Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Bruin Steel here, and welcome back to another Steelers recap video. And today I am recapping the Steelers game that happened yesterday. And oh my god, um, this team, man, is absolute pathetic. This team just shouldn't even fucking exist. This team is absolute trash ass fucking piece of shit. I don't know what to say about this team anymore. This team just makes me so pissed off every fucking week. This whole season's been an absolute fucking disaster. This team doesn't belong in the fucking playoffs. This team doesn't deserve to do shit. But anyways, the Steelers travel to the Indianapolis to take on the Colts, and the Colts just absolutely demolished us, 30-13, 30 points to 13. And for the third fucking straight week, the Steelers gave up over 20 points. It's just before I get to this game, like, how pathetic. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You all fucking should be ashamed of yourself, Steeler fans. All you Steeler, not Steeler fans, sorry, but all you Steeler players, organization, the coaches, front office, you all should be fucking ashamed of yourselves. And yeah, Steeler fans too. We should be pissed off. We should be, scratching our heads and like, what the fuck has been going on all fucking season? It just, you know, it's just in my absolute shocking. Like, I don't know how you explain it. Like, how can you lose to two winless teams? Like, you faced the Arizona Cardinals, who were 2-10. They come into your house with only 2 wins, and you get absolute curve stop. And then you have like a 3-day rest to play in a Thursday night game, and you play the New England Patriots, who are also coming into the game 2-10. And now in the third game, you're playing a Colts team who's in the playoff hunt, and you drop an absolute pathetic performance. Like, I don't understand how this process and how this bum ass piece of shit Mitch Trubisky, this trash ass garbage bum ass piece of shit, bitch ass fucking of a disgrace of a quarterback, Mitch Trubisky, how this guy can even fucking have a fucking job still on this team. Like, holy shit, I said it before and I said it again. I'll say it again. I've had it with Mitch Trubisky. The guy sucks. Like, holy shit, this guy is absolute trash. I don't give a fuck if he had 2 touchdowns in this game. It wasn't his doing. It was because of special teams. Special teams on that second touchdown that we had to bring us up 13-0, which pretty much didn't last long until the Colts scored like 30 points, unanswered fucking points. Mitch Trubisky's going to like raise his head up and it's like, yeah, best quarterback. I did 2 touchdowns. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're nothing but a disappointment. You're nothing but a bitch. You're nothing more than a poor ass excuse of a quarterback that can't do shit. You only had those two fucking touchdowns, Mitch Trubisky, because special teams had to bail you out because you sucked that bad. That's basically the reason why you had the 2 touchdowns. You had 1 touchdown, which was a great. It was like a 1/2 yard sneaking quarterback. Like, you can do a sneak. Yay! Get the fuck out of here. Second touchdown. Connor Hayward blocked a punt and Nick Herbig recovers it at the 1 yard line. You get to have an easy shot. I mean, I thought you were gonna fuck that up because you're that bad in the league. Like, get the ball off the fucking tee, for God's sake. And yay, Mitch Trubisky, he throws the ball to Deontay Johnson, who's also a bitch dancing around. We're up 13-0. I'm like, okay, whatever. But would you know, the Colts land a fucking egg on your ass after that. After that, it was just, this team is nowhere to go. Like, this team is so pathetic. Like, they pretty much just gave up on the fucking, like, later on when we were getting, not, we were, when we were getting, like, got our asses completely handed to us. Um, Looking at the Colts, Gardner Minshew, who I think is amazing, who played great in this game, had 3 touchdowns, 215 yards. We were getting killed on this defense. Patrick Peterson needs to retire. The guy is slow as a fucking old grandma out there on the field. Levi Wallace is absolute trash. Levi Wallace, like, why is this man even on our fucking team? Like, Levi Wallace was getting murdered out there, and it's ridiculous. Trey Sermon was killing us. Tyler Goodson was killing us. Zach Moss was killing us. Um, the 3 touchdown passes were to J.D. Montgomery. Another one was to Zach Moss, and the other one was Mo Iley Cox. This Steelers team is just absolute pathetic. I don't know what else I can fucking say about this team. Like, holy shit. This Steelers team gave up because, oh yeah, Mitch Trubisky threw a fucking pick, by the way, and I called it. Right before that Steelers drive, I'm like, Mitch Trubisky's gonna throw a pick, and would you know, the asshole throws a pick, and would you know, I was right, because this guy is absolute trash. This guy can't fucking make the reads correctly. Well, how many fucking years have you been in the fucking league, you pathetic moron? Like, you're a fucking idiot, Mitch Trubisky. Like, get off this fucking team. And Mike Tomlin, man, this fucking bum ass. I've had it with Mike Tomlin, giving him chance every fucking time, season after season. This guy is not a real head coach. He's just a bum that likes to play it safe. He's just a bum that has the worst time management in the entire league. Like, holy shit, man. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And the Steelers, man, the Steelers were, I think it was like 2nd and 21, and you run a fucking play on 2nd and 21. You run a, what was it? You run a run play, like it was a run play on 2nd and 21. And at this point, it's laughable because this Steelers team is nowhere to be found. This Steelers team is just garbage. And what do you know? Mitch Trubisky throws a second fucking interception because he's a piece of shit. And what do you know? Mike Tomlin plays it safe and says that because Mitch Trubisky throws a second interception, he brings in Mason Rudolph. And I'm like, oh my god, get your ass fucking fired, man. Like, we lost to the Cardinals. Why not bring Mason Rudolph in when we were losing to the Cardinals? Oh, we were losing to the Patriots. Why not bring Mason Rudolph when we were losing to the Patriots? Now you want to bring him fucking in for garbage can time? Like, get off the fucking team, Mike Tomlin. And I'm telling you guys, losing out is probably the best option. And I want this to happen. This off season, I want Mike Tomlin gone. I want Mitch Trubisky gone, and we need to look for another quarterback because Kenny Pickett has lost complete faith in me. I honestly thought Kenny Pickett was the answer, but I was so fucking wrong. Kenny Pickett is trash, man. We need to find a quarterback in the draft, and we still need to find our franchise quarterback. Like, holy shit. I don't know, man. Deontay Johnson had 1 touchdown. Who gives 2 fucks? Like, I don't even care at this point because it was by Mitch Trubisky, who thinks he did shit. And that's what Mike Tomlin's gonna do. He's like, Mitch Trubisky had 2 touchdowns. These are quarterback movies for. Like, get the fuck out of here. For some odd reason, Mike Tomlin just likes to fanboy fucking Mitch Trubisky instead of Mason Rudolph. Like, Mason Rudolph has been used in garbage ass time, like, in games, like garbage time. If I were Mason Rudolph, I would just request a trade because Mike Tomlin is running a clown show in Pittsburgh. And that's just that, man. This team is absolute pathetic. DJ Watt with 2 sacks, Larry Ogunjobi with a sack. Obviously, I think that was like the only sacks we had on Minshew, Gardner Minshew, whoever his name is, sorry. But the Colts, this was their first win over us in like 15 seasons. I don't remember, but the Colts, we have had the Colts numbers. Like, the Steelers have owned the Colts, and this is the Colts' first win. Like, we haven't beaten the Colts in like forever. We haven't lost to the Colts in like forever. And I'm not gonna talk too much about this game. And just like that, we're 7-7, and the Steelers are in last place in the AFC North. Something we should have been earlier in the season because we are absolute trash. How we were able to, stay in this fucking division is beyond me. We should have been last place like towards the beginning of the season, and we're finally in last place. Thank God. Because this team deserves to be in last place. This team deserves to be the laughingstock of the NFL. This team's offense, this Steelers offense is ferocious. It's been absolute pathetic, and somehow we were first place in the AFC North with this horrible offense. Like, holy shit. We have lost 3 straight games now, and this team is absolutely pathetic. A lot of changes needs to be made. Mason Cole is an absolute disappointment, and he's trash. Mason Cole is an absolute bum ass piece of shit too. Levi Wallace needs to get off the fucking team. Patrick Peterson, a veteran, he needs to fucking retire because the man's fucking old like a grandma. And we need a new quarterback, man. We need fire Mike Tomlin, get a new head coach. We need to fire Mitch Trubisky. The guy's been in the league for so long now, and he's looking like a fucking bum ass piece of shit out there. We need to get a new offensive coordinator because I don't fucking trust Mike Sullivan, and I don't fucking trust Eddie or this offensive coordinator, sharing job, whatever. We just gotta make a lot of changes on this team. And what it's 7 seasons with only a couple playoff. It's 7 seasons under Mike Tomlin, and this guy just is a bum ass. He needs to leave. Every fucking time I have to sit for his pathetic press conference and this bullshit, changes are gonna be made and shit like that. Like, shut the fuck up, Mike Tomlin. You should be ashamed of yourself. Like, this was a absolute pathetic. Like, I don't understand this team, and this team is not going to be winning a Super Bowl in a very long time. Obviously, 30 unanswered points, and the Steelers dropped to 7-7, and we are in last place, guys. But holy moly. But anyways, I'm not going to talk too much about this game. We play the fucking Bengals next week. The Bengals are going to absolutely demolish the Steelers team next week. And why not just do it with Jake Browning? The Bengals beat the Vikings, I believe, this week. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dashy, if you're watching this video. But anyways, I'm not going to talk too much about this game. 30-13, loses 3 games in a row. Pathetic, man. It's beyond me how this team can lose to 2-10 teams in the span of a week and then come into this game and then lose to a Colts team. It's just mind blown. Like, this team is absolute pathetic, man. Mitch Trubisky, you can go suck a dick. Mike Tomlin, you can also join them too. Jump off a bridge while you're at it too as well. I have nothing to say. 7-7. God awful, man. Like, I don't know, man. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this Steelers recap video. The Steelers dropped to 7-7 on the season, and we have the Cincinnati Bengals this Saturday night, I believe. There's a lot of Saturday night games, so but pathetic overall performance by the Steelers. Once again, we can't do anything with Mitch Trubisky because this guy's trash. Obviously, this team, the fact that somehow we do make the playoff, we're not going to make the playoff, but somehow we magically get our asses in the playoff, we're getting destroyed round 1. I'm telling you, we're going to get destroyed in a wild card game, obviously. But anyway, this season's been an absolute disappointment. I'm Bruno Steele. Thank you guys for watching, and I am out. Take it easy, guys. Happy holidays, and I'll see you guys later.